Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here.
Up he goes! And it's a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Mbappe!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've got my eye on Potw, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Cucurella. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Here's a sharp little ball here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Koundé. And it's Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden. Ball's played through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's the chance to counter. Potw, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Gravenberg. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Cucurella. And it's Neves. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Neves really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. Van Dijk. "30 minutes gone.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. João Neves. Foden. Oh, good spread. Koundé. It's a pretty loose pass. Gravenberg. Now James. Gravenberg. And here's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. This looks promising. Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. James ploughing through the middle. Cucurella.
Potw couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Can he get on the end of this? Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that's aimed in. Terrific header! Goal! Potw! A goal at a really telling moment. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Potw have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
João Neves providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely bit of skill. Played into space out wide. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Konate, it's a really well-measured ball. And Gravenberg. Now it's Lukaku. João Neves. And it's Koundé. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cucurella. Tries to pass it through. That's very neat. That'll be a throw. João Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception, well timed. Potw are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Tries a deft little ball. Cleared without complication. Mbappe! There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
47, Phil Foden. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 8.
Cucurella, who does have an assist to his name.
Number 22,
Potw leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here.
Pulisic.
And the score is 1-0. Yildiz. Mohamed Salah. Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. He gets big! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Potw are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Potw are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bellingham. For Kluivert. And it's Bellingham. Gravenberg. It's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koundé did well to stay calm there.
Substitution on the field.
All he
Number
needs to do
15,
is to place this
John
between the
Evans.
goalposts and basically
Coming
let
on
them
to
attack it.
replace him is number 23, Varela.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
He won't be happy with that one.
And here's Mohamed Salah. He's in a great position here. Oh, what a climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bellingham.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Koundé. Nice looking ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Barella. Koundé.
And it's Kluivert.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Barella. Barella.
This is the time you need that pace.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. Gravenberg.
And it's James.
And Gravenberg. Now it's Sorloth. That's a lovely, neat pass.
2 added minutes has
Oh,
been
sweet
indicated.
feet. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Koundé. And there goes the final whistle. Botafogo can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency
I'd like to draw your
and
attention to the
proficiency.
screen right now for information
Sorloth
on
picking
our
up the
shuttle
Man
bus
of the
service.
Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
The action. He's got full. Goal! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Potw
Finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Kimmich.
Gravenberg. McKennie. Good running, strong, and chance for a shot! Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played.
Koundé. And it's Neves. And he's being shifted off it.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Koundé getting this one clear.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for options for movement.
Kimmich made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too. Potw are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neves.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Now it's Mbappe.
And it's Cucurella.
The ball goes in. Now it's Mbappe.
Cucurella.
Now it's Solot. Played out to the left flank. That is lovely.
And they've got a throw.
That's good play.
Cucurella. And he's there to belt it away.
Neves running with the ball. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. Shot at goal! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Gravenberg. That has not gone well. And it's Gravenberg. And here's Surlot. And he's well positioned here. Brilliantly cut out. Botafogo are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chouameni. Aim forwards. 5 minutes till the break. McKennie. Driving forward. João Neves. Koundé. Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. And they're quick to get it back. Now Eder Militao.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xiao. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. Fired deep. Oh, what a climb! And he's in. And the finish! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthless. And there goes the final whistle. Botafogo suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've got my eye on Potw, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now there's a fine ball, and he shoots! It's a loose ball. Ball swung in.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Neves.
Shot a goal! Great effort, but no way through. Potw are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
João Neves. Bellingham. James. And this is Lukaku. And here's Gravenberch. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And it's Neves.
Neither side yet able to find the net. João Neves. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Out of play for a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Donnarumma.
And it's James.
Konate. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Foden. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Bellingham driving forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tchouaméni. Cucurella.
Potw have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Tchouaméni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this.
James was never going to reject the invitation. They all stood off and said, well, go on then.
Could move up a gear here. Koundé. Now Foden. Cucurella calmly anticipates. And the counter is on. Tries to play it through. And it's made its way. He's had a shot! Goal! Potw! And Potw are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that.
clinical. Botafogo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe, Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. Cucurella, and the pass is intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. João Neves, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lukaku, lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
João Neves. Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Number 9.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
On the field, number 13, Bellingham. Number 23.
Great vision. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Botafogo have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Can he get onto this? James. João Neves. And that is a little undercooked. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now this could be a chance. And he gets rid in a hurry. Van Dijk with the clearance.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Botafogo are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bellingham. Look at the space here. That is a brilliant interception. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Almost an hour gone.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Gravenberg. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Koundé.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk cuts it out. Cucurella. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Mbappe. João Neves has found the net here, of course.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Potw are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's forced to go back. Potw perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Barella. An instinctive delivery. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Eder Militao. Cucurella. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. He's in a great position here. Barella, played out wide. And this is Mohamed Salah, plays it across. And now they can clear their lines. And that's been won straight back. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And here's Haaland. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Now it's Haaland.
There will be 1 minute added time.
James. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Surlot, played out to the right. Chouameni gets a foot in here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right
Just a
answers.
quick request today for everybody to please kindly
final thoughts,
remove
Jim?
any cars
Well, the look on the
road
manager's
outside
face
the stadium.
says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you...